All right, welcome back. It's that time of the month once again when we talk about the next chapter here at the library. That just means we're talking about what's coming up in the upcoming month, which is June already. Oh my goodness, the operations supervisor of your Van Alstyne Public Library is here. Ben, how you doing?
Doing good. How about you?
Doing great, thank you. So there's been some changes already. I mean, we're not even into June yet as we're recording, but the first change you made was May 27th.
Yeah, on May 27th, new summer, new hours, and that's going to be, we're now open on Mondays and Wednesdays from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Okay.
And the Saturdays are going to be the same 10 to 2 as they've been for a long time, but we're really excited to offer more hours. We know we've heard from the community that they want more hours and more time to come to the library, more flexibility.
Right.
And one of the things we're really looking forward to with our additional Thursday hours is being able to offer our meeting space for more groups. Because we get so many people who want to come after work hours to have their meetings and use our meeting room. And now we've got 2 nights a week we can offer that for them.
Yeah, that's wonderful. And you know, summertime,
Summertime.
you know, even if you're a kid,
Yep.
it's not school night anymore. You get to stay up later and presumably, hopefully.
Yeah, you know, that's the fun way to look at it.
Right.
But yeah, we're open, and we got game nights on Tuesday nights going until 7, so that's every other Tuesday. And we've got a lot of fun stuff going on in the evenings too.
Always something going on at the library and just more time to enjoy it.
Absolutely, yeah. We're really
way to
excited
look at
to expand our hours.
Right. And in the meantime, you have various story times for the kiddos.
Yep.
And some of those times have changed too.
Yes, we've got the same 3 story times that we've had before, but one of the things we had from a lot of our moms was that 12 o'clock is nap time, 12 o'clock is lunchtime, 12 o'clock is not a good time for story time. And so since 10:30 was the popular time, we ended up doing 10:30 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So we no longer have a Wednesday story time in English.
Okay.
Our Spanish story time is still at the same time, 4 p.m. on Wednesdays.
Okay.
But our English story times are now going to be at 10:30 a.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
All right. So even I can have my nap time.
Exactly.
I appreciate
we don't want to interrupt that for you.
No,
It's important.
please don't. Lunch and a nap. You know, when you're a little kid, you want to grow up, you have freedom, you know, and it's the same.
Yeah.
Turns out bedtime's 9 o'clock as it always was.
Except you're excited about it now.
That's right. Yes, exactly. I don't have to get up for that last drink of water. Well, Ben, exciting times at the library. We've got your coworkers coming on next to tell us even more.
We've got a ton of fun stuff coming at the library for all ages, and we are trying to truly make this a summer for the whole family at the library.
Yeah, it's going to be. All right. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Appreciate it. Misty,
Yes.
welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
This is so good. Adult Services Librarian, by the way, here at the Van Alstyne Library, your Van Alstyne Library. And we've got some cool things to talk about in June. The first one is kind of a beekeeping class.
Yes, Kim Vargas from Joy Bee Company, who is a Grayson County Beekeepers Association member, is coming to teach a Beekeeping 101 class here for us.
Okay. So ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to keep bees. I love bees. I've studied enough about bees to know a little bit and to be dangerous and probably ask some dumb questions when the class starts. But I'm definitely going, and I'm super excited about this. You know, without bees, life itself would be impossible.
That is sad.
It is sad, and we love our bees. We have to keep them.
do.
We have to
Yes.
keep them. Get it? So, so tell me more about the beekeeping class here at the library.
So they're going to be covering all of the essentials on starting your own hive, caring for your bees, collecting honey, basically everything you want to know if you're trying to decide if this is a good hobby for you or if you're a beginner beekeeper.
Okay, right. And some of the costs that might be involved, beekeeping suit, you know, the equipment to spin out the honey out of the
Yep, she'll have
out
some of the
hives
equipment
and
here
stuff.
to
Nice.
show. We are going to have a couple of giveaways.
Okay.
We've got a couple of books, and we have some local honey and some local bee pollen.
Yeah, you know that's going to be a thing. So when is it?
The class is on June 7th at 11 a.m. here in the adult programming space at the library.
Okay, very good. We'll all be here. So get here early. When we did the sourdough class, there was no place to park, and we had to pull out extra chairs.
Yeah, this one has gotten a lot of buzz on Facebook. I beat you to that one.
Thank you. I love it. I love it.
So yeah, it's had a lot of interest. So I would suggest get here plenty early because I think it's going to fill up.
There's so many benefits to bee pollen. I eat it every day. Honey as well. You know, local allergies is the one people realize the most, but bee pollen is just chock full of vitamins and protein. Anyway, it's all superfood, and bees are fascinating animals, so
Absolutely.
it's going to be great. All right, next on the docket, there's a road show?
The History Road Show.
The History Road Show.
Yeah,
Cool.
so we're going to be partnering with the museum next door, the Van
Okay.
Alstyne History Museum.
All right.
And we're going to host local historian extraordinaire, Dusty
I
Williams.
knew you were going to say that. It's
And he's-
always Dusty.
It's always Dusty.
Yeah, for good reason.
Yeah, he's going to be presenting his summer road show called Mother Railroad and the Birth of Melissa Anna Van Alstyne and Howe.
Okay.
And it
Sounds like a attorney group.
yeah, so apparently
Melissa
it covers
Anna
the
Van Alstyne and Howe.
Yeah, it covers the history of the Grayson-Collin County line, I guess leading up to the introduction of the railroad.
Okay. And we kind of all are sister cities. We're kind of all intertwined, right?
Yeah.
We all know people from all the, and some of us live in those other ones
Some
too.
of us do.
Right? Some might, you
Some
know,
might.
maybe. Some of us live here in Van Alstyne though.
Some of us haven't gotten here yet.
Right? No.
Yet.
Yeah. So that'll be fascinating. Dusty always does a great job. And if you go on Facebook and find their flyer, and you guys may have shared it as well, there's some earlier dates in some of those other cities
Yes,
too. So.
yeah, he's doing this, I guess, in 3 or 4 different places.
Right.
I think we're the last date.
Yep.
And he's going
Save
to
the best for
start
last.
here. It's going to be on June 28th at 1 p.m. at the library.
Okay.
And then after the formal presentation is done, Dusty and everyone will move next door to the museum, where he'll do a Q&A and everyone can look at the collections there.
That's a great idea. I love it when you guys partner.
Absolutely.
Your next door neighbors, all good friends.
Absolutely.
And then we'll play Red Rover later.
Uh-huh.
Museum versus library.
Duck, duck, goose.
Sure. All right. Okay, last on our list, as we head towards the end of June, Gardening Club, always fun.
Yeah, we have our Shoots and Sprouts Society coming up, like every month. This month it's going to be on Tuesday, June 24th at 5:30 in the evening. We
Okay.
alternate between a Saturday afternoon one month and a Tuesday evening the next month, so that everyone gets a chance to
Everyone
come.
get it. You know, you might have to work Saturdays. I don't know what you do with your time. Or you might have kids that play baseball. I don't know. So yeah, that's cool. And so this one's a Tuesday one. Do we know what the topic is this time around?
Yeah, Cassie Neal, Grayson County Master Gardener, will be here talking about everything you need to plan your fall garden. So she's going to talk about your garden cleanup, the recommended veggies and herbs for North Texas fall gardens, sowing seeds, moving the transplants, even into your flower garden, dividing perennials and planting flower bulbs.
Okay. So this is getting ready for things that grow in the fall.
Correct.
And things that you can plant in the fall, like your bulbs for the spring.
Correct.
That
yeah,
kind of thing.
Everything you need to know to get your fall garden started, get a jump start on that.
Get your fall garden on.
That's right.
So I'm thinking onions and garlic. We don't know.
I don't know.
That's why we have to
That's
go.
why we have Cassie.
That's why we have Cassie. Cassie, are you back there? She was here just the other day, I swear. We talked mushrooms.
Yes.
It was very fascinating. All right, well that sounds like a lot of fun too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, anything else?
That's it for me.
Okay. Remember what I told you last month?
What's that?
See you on TV.
Yes.
Yeah.
See you there.
Joining me on the big show, first time that she's been on too.
Yes.
Sarah, thanks for joining us. Sarah Garbers, the Children's Services Librarian here at your Van Alstyne Library. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Well, thanks for being here. We're talking all the fun summer stuff.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, summer reading program, and it's actually programs because there's lots of different things going on all at the same time.
Yes, we have 6 weeks of special events
Yep.
going through June and partially through July.
Yeah.
For June, we have an event every Monday. That would be 5 events. And then we
Right.
have one event on the second Saturday.
Okay.
And all the information for that can be found either on our social media, on our website, or you can come into the library and get a physical flyer so you can have a copy there.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, you've got world-class jugglers, you've got people who make giant bubbles. You know, you're walking through Forest Moor Park. A lot of these are at the rec center. The story stroll at Forest Moor is at
Yes.
Forest Moor. But
And then
I mean,
everything else is at the rec
and
center.
then everything else is at the rec center. And just looking at the flyers, you get excited about these are going to be really fun events, and at
Yes.
the same time getting kids excited about, you know, keeping their brains active and their minds active and their read on through the summer.
Yes, we have an 8-week reading challenge. It goes all the way through June and ends in July.
Yeah.
And there are prizes to go along with that, depending on how much you read. So at 300 minutes or 20 steps to go along with the ISD program,
Okay.
we have a prize. And then additionally, we have another one for 900 minutes or 60 steps. And then we have a grand prize that goes into everybody that finishes 1,500 minutes or 100 steps goes into a drawing for 2 prizes.
Like a new car?
Not
Probably.
quite.
No, not quite a new car. Maybe one of those pedal cars? Oh, an electric scooter.
Oh, I'll keep that on the
Yeah,
on
just
the
keep
radar
that-
for next
keep
year.
that in mind. I don't know the prizes, so I'm just the guy I'm the idiot who asks the questions. That sounds really great. I know when I was a kid, especially, I used to read like crazy. And it's funny, I had this conversation with someone just the other day. It's like, Mike, why did you stop reading? And I was like, it's when I got a computer. In the early 90s, I got a computer, I started tinkering with computers, and I kind of fell out of the habit of regular reading. And kids today have all kinds of distractions. So I'm really glad that you're doing this to help them stay focused on reading, because it is so important.
Well, and there's also ways. I know that computers are a major part of lots of children's lives, and there are ways. We do have ebooks. We
Sure.
have audiobooks as well.
Right.
I know a lot of families that are going on vacations, and they can use our Libby or our Boundless programs to be able to check out audiobooks. So they have kids' books in the car to listen to. There are ways to still interact,
Yeah.
even though that we feel like we're in such a highly technical world. There
Right.
are still ways to interact with reading and knowledge through those.
And to use the technology and use your library card to avail yourself of all these different ways to access, the information that's in books.
Yes.
Yeah, no doubt. Is there anything else on our cue card?
I don't know. One of the really cool things that we did last year that we're going to continue is that whenever you do come in and win a prize, we take your picture and you're posted on our wall. It's our wall of storybook stars. And we keep that up for quite a while, so you can come in and see your picture and show it to your friends.
That's cool. And you said you're working with Van Alstyne ISD on this. So this is the STEP program is something that they do?
Yes, the STEP program is something that they do that's
Right.
integral to their reading programs in the school. And so what our app does is it allows you to choose whether you're going to read by minutes or read by those steps so that you can continue with the system that the Van Alstyne ISD
And
is
so
doing.
you keep racking up your incentives, you keep racking up your, gamify all the things.
Gamify.
I love it. I love it. Well, thank you so much for being here. June's going to be exciting.
Yes, it is.
It is. Stay tuned to the library's Facebook page. Go to the city's website. Click on the library's page. They do an amazing job of keeping up on social media to keep you informed on what's going on. And once in a while, they let me in here with my iPhone. So anyway, thanks again. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
All right. I think that's it for this month's edition of The Next Chapter. We'll see you again next month.